Hello, and welcome to WebChart MD. Today we're going to overview your settings area for your MTSO admin login. First thing we're going to do is log in. And then once logged in the portal, we're going to go up to the top right to settings. And this is our settings area. First thing that we need to take a look at is at the top left, you have a drop down that says all facilities, or if you click the drop down, you can see each one of your facilities. So the important thing with this drop down is if it's set to all facilities, that's going to be your view for your MTSO account. But if you click a specific facility, then you're going to see the settings for that specific facility. So first, let's click on all facilities and we'll go through the settings there. So under all facilities, we'll have three main folders called My Settings, Account Settings, and Workflow Settings. Under My Settings, you're going to be able to change your password at any given time. Under My Office, you're going to be able to set your routing limits for your transcription company as well as your locking settings. You also have your address book for your MTSO, so you can add address book entries. Under account settings, we're going to have accounts, and this is where you add your online accounts. Users, this is where you add your users to your transcription company. So this is the area that you'll add your transcribers or your QA staff or your managers, anyone that is under your transcription company, this is where you'll add them. Under associations, this is where you will set the associations so that your staff can see the specific providers and facilities when they log in the portal. If you click dictators here under all facilities, you're going to see a list of all of your dictators. You'll also see the dictators under the specific facilities. We'll get to that when we're underneath the specific drop down. And you also have your pay settings. Your pay settings are where you'll set the line definitions for your MTs, and we also have multi-dimensional settings. If you have any questions on how to set those, please reach out. We can connect to you one-on-one and show you how to set those. Under workflow settings, we have workflow rules, which is a very robust tool that will show you how to set specific rules for any conditions that you can think of. And for example, if you want provider Jimmy Arnold's MRIs that are done by Connie Wallace to go to a specific pool for QA, you can set those specialized rules in this area. You also have your pools. So this is where you set up the pools that you will use to route work. And then you also have associate transcriber. So this is where you associate your transcribers to those pools that you had made under the pools area. Okay, so now let's click the drop down and select a specific facility. So now that we have the specific facility selected, we're going to see the settings for that facility. So under My Settings for Hampton Radiology, we're going to see Change Password, of course, but we're also going to see the fax log. So you're going to see all the fax log, or all the fax documents in this area. You also have failed faxes and the ability to resend a selected fax. And then you can export the failures for the month. Next, we have the address book. So this address book is specifically tied to that facility. You can search this address book, add new entries, and then next you have the fax cover sheet, which will open in a Word document, and you can edit it like any Word document. Add your own specific fax cover sheet that you have at your office, close it, save it, and then that fax cover sheet will fax out on any faxes that the facility sends. And then next we have account settings. Under account settings, we have locations. So if you have a facility that has different locations within the same town or different locations within the same state, you can set different locations here. You can also narrow down the staff at the facility to only see certain locations, so that's very handy. Next you'll have users. So in this user area underneath the drop down for the specific facility, this is where you add users to that facility. So you'll add any providers, any staff, office managers, any kind of user that needs to be under the facility will be added here. Under associations, this is where you will give the office staff the association to see the specific providers. Under dictators, this is where you will set the routing assignments. So if you want, let me click on a provider here. If you want their audio files to go to a specific provider, or if you want the audio files to go to a pool, you'll also set if they use the 1.0 or 2.0 phone configurations. You'll set those here. You'll also set any auto faxes or auto fax triggers, as well as faxing all the documents to the office. You can set that in this area as well. If the office has an interface into an EMR, those triggers and IDs will be set in this area as well. You also have an area if you want a percentage of that provider's documents to go to QA, you can set that in this area. And then you also have your on-time setting. So this is what your standard on-time turnaround should be, and you can set that in this area. Next we have bill settings. So this is very similar to the pay settings area. This is where you'll set the line definitions for the providers. There's also multi-level bill settings. Again, if you need to see how to set those up, just let us know. We can connect to you and show you on that. You'll also set up your templates in this area. You can upload templates under all dictators, or you can upload templates under specific providers. So if a template is loaded under the specific provider, then that template is only available to that provider. However, if templates are uploaded under all dictators, then that template is available to all of the dictators in that facility. And then you also have a patient import area. If you have a large list of patients and you want to upload those, you're going to click this little help icon, download the Excel document, and enter the patient information, and then paste it into the bulk upload window and click Save. And those are the highlights of the settings area. Please feel free to reach out if you either want a video of a specific area, or if you'd like us to connect to you and show you how to set any setting. We're more than happy to do that. If you have any questions at all or need to contact us, you can give us a call at 1-877-386-6677 option 2, or contact us via email at support@webchartmd.com. Thank you.